It's The Real's Boss Lady Week.
And we've got Knowles Lawson.
Cannot wait. And on Girl Chat, Janae Aiko inks her love. Is it too soon?
Hold up, wait a minute.
And how to spot a liar. We have the tips to help.
Oh, snap. Then we get inspired by Teen Vogue editor Elaine Welteroth. Plus, are you being mental or parental? How do you kick out a loved one? Just kick them out.
The Real is live.
So excited for our next guest co-host. She's a businesswoman, a fashion designer, and a mother to many, including some of the best in pop music today.
Yes.
And it's an honor to have her here at the Girl Chat table.
Yes, it is.
When I asked her to come, she told me she would, and she's here. So please give a warm welcome to Miss Tina Knowles Lawson.
I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, my
so
goodness.
excited.
Well, are you ready for some live Girl Chat?
Absolutely.
All right.
I love it.
If you want to follow the conversation, head on over to the Real Daytime's Instagram page to make your voice heard, because we are live, y'all.
Yes,
All
I'm
right?
already watching. See what you got to say.
Yes. All right.
Now, Miss Tina, I understand that you and your husband, actor Richard Lawson, founded mentoring programs Tina's Angels and Richard's Warriors. Woo! Speaking of people helping one another out, you guys are such a great reflection of this. Now, in addition to those programs, you also helped create the amazing Waco Theater Center, which also gives back to the community. We actually have some teens here in the audience from the center. Where you guys at? Just to impress. Yes. What does it mean to you to work with these young women?
Oh, my God. It's been such a joy. I started maybe about 8 months ago, and I've seen such growth. They were already amazing young women, so just to see the growth, and we try to expose them to a lot of things when I was younger that I didn't get to do. And my life changed at 14 when I went to Alvin Ailey. My brother's girlfriend took me there. So that was our first field trip. And Beyonce came and surprised them. And it was just such a great experience because they got to meet the dancers. And so we try to do everything to empower. And they have helped me so much. I mean, not only have I helped them, just because to see the growth in them, and I get really, I'm such a crybaby, but
it's all right.
They are like the most amazing young women, and I mean young girls, because they're 12.
Yeah.
But they've inspired me a lot, and I've seen all this tremendous growth and positivity, and I mean, I could do this every day with them.
I love that.
Yeah.
And I know they probably open for you always do.
And Miss Tina, aside from
Love you.
Love you for that. Aside from all this work in your heart, there's something else I know very important to you is family, of course. Now, I know how much you love your children, as well as your husband's, Richard's kids, who you call your bonus children.
Yes.
Because they're all family to Miss Tina.
That's right.
So recently on Instagram, you praised your bonus daughter, actress Bianca Lawson, who we love here on the show, for her appearance on our show. Now, however, everybody's always got to say something.
Okay.
An Instagram user, Simple Lady May, decided to throw some shade your way, saying, quote, bonus daughter, the entire world knows you only have 2 biological children, Beyonce and Solange. Stop calling your stepchildren bonus. Sounds bad.
What?
Well, let me tell you, everybody, Miss Tina decided to clap back in the, yes, she did.
So cute.
Okay? the classiest way, as only Miss Tina would do, saying, I respect everyone's opinion, even if I don't agree with it. My husband's children, I consider a wonderful bonus from God.
Amen.
Let her know.
I do not like the term stepmother or stepchildren, so no shade in this posting, only my attempt to educate and give you my point of view.
Tell 'em. You better tell 'em.
Close the read. Close the book, girl, because you tried to read, but you didn't. So what made you take this user to school?
Well, you know, my kids get on me. They were so mad at me because they're like, Mama, you cannot answer people. But it was more an attempt to educate her because I'm just saying that there's another way of looking at it and that you should look at it as a bonus because that's what they are to me. So why not?
That's it.
I
And
love
nothing's
that.
wrong with that.
I love
You
that.
know?
I have stepchildren too, but sometimes I think the word stepmom gets such a bad stigma.
It's like Cinderella.
Yeah, it's like the evil stepmom or the redheaded stepchildren.
Right.
So when me and my husband got married, I asked the kids, well, what do you want to call me and what do you want me to call you? And they were like, everything's lit now for teenagers. So they're like, we gonna call you our lit mom. And I call them my lit. That's my lit daughter and my lit son, and we're a lit squad.
Okay.
So everybody has their own special way, but I agree that it does have sometimes a negative.
And you guys are their mother, so you can call them whatever you want
And they're a
to
gift.
call them. You
That's
guys have
it.
that right, and yes, they are a gift.
And you know what? I'm gonna be your bonus sister.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that.
Yeah, and I want to be the bonus Asian child. There you go. There you go.
Now I do want to ask your new grandmother. Let's
Yes.
give it up to that. Again, how do you feel?
Oh, God. It's the best blessing. Now I have 5 grandchildren.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And you still looking like 23. We can go to the
But yeah, it's been the best joy. And the twins are like, I've never experienced twins, so it's like the best. They got totally different personalities.
Yeah.
They're beautiful, and they're, oh God, they're such a gift. I was
Well, we
with
got
them
a twin at
yesterday.
the table. You have any advice?
Right.
Well, see, they're fraternal, right?
Yes, they're fraternal, a boy and a girl.
But still, I would say just treat them, as individuals.
Individuals,
They
right.
are different. They have different personalities, and allow them to flourish in their own way.
They sure will.
That's great advice.
Sure will. Well, going back to that Instagram girl, I'm sure she regrets ever typing that on her
Okay.
computer. But okay, speaking of regrets, in a decision that people make, some people may regret down the road getting certain kinds of tattoos. So singer-songwriter Janae Aiko recently decided to add some new ink to her body. She got a picture of her new boo rapper Big Sean's face on the back of her arm. Now, her tattoo comes only a week after Aiko's finalized her divorce with ex-music producer Dot the Genius. Famed tattoo artist Miriam the Witch Doctor Lumpini posted her work on Instagram with the caption, "Art is love." So, ladies, what do you think?
I think Big Sean is putting it down. That's what that shows. He is doing it. True.
I get a tattoo for the...
Put it right here.
Oh my God.
Right here. Yeah, that's what that means. I mean, because I ain't never thought to do something like that.
And his head
and I'd
is
have had
so-
some good stuff in the day.
Oh.
Right?
Her arm is so tiny.
That's right.
Okay.
Like her arm
called
is
the
so
real,
tiny.
right?
Hey.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
right there. His head is just right there. It's really. But this is the thing. You guys know how much I love my husband. I talk about him all the time, but I am not putting his big head on my body. I see that face every single day. If I want to see his face, I will make his face my screensaver on my cell phone, and that's it.
Look at that.
No.
This is wise. I mean, as a woman. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you right now. Like,
Okay.
I have definitely ridden the L train when it comes to tramp stamp.
Put me on that train with you, because I've done it too.
Sure, right here. And when you do it, tattoo. Okay, I'm not against ink, but first of all, they've been dating for a year.
Right.
In any lifetime, at your age, in Hollywood, in dog years, a year is real short. Okay, so when you're gonna get some ink, I mean, if you had to, because you're in the moment, can't you just get like a zodiac sign, like a tiny little initial? And then also, you got to think about the body part too. I don't care what size you are right now, but later on with age, that back of your arm is gonna sag and bag, and Big Sean is gonna look like this.
Okay.
But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen?
You guys know that I've had an ex's name on me.
On your behind.
But see, I chose a good place. No one could see it. Okay, I will say I chose, and I'm not gonna lie, I did that intentionally. I'm actually not big on tattoos. Like, if I get tattoos, I have white ink tattoos that you can like barely see. It's like very faint. So that was not a wise decision. I think anytime you're gonna get a tattoo, be prepared to get laser tattoo removal for it.
Yeah.
Consider how much pain that'll be. Yeah, it wasn't that bad for the one that I got on my butt. It took like maybe 5 sessions, but it was not a pretty experience.
5 sessions.
And I wish I had never done it. Yeah, and that was a boyfriend.
The difference is when you did it, he did it in exchange. If I put your face on my elbow like that, you better put my mug on your forehead. Right here. Well, I know.
Maybe
We don't know. Maybe he did, yes.
But this is my thing. Let's just cut to chase, okay?
Okay.
That's extreme. I think it's still important to get a ring. If you love somebody, try to get a ring from them instead of putting on a tattoo, because to me, you can break up and then you got to go through 5 or 6 sessions.
That
you
is
want to go
true.
through 10 with a face.
So I did get one with Israel. We got Roman numerals of the number 11 because we got married on 11/11.
Yeah, you ain't putting no names no more.
And
did
it's
you?
white. No, and he's my husband.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
makes a
saying.
difference, too.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't
little
got no
more permanent.
tattoos, do you?
Oh, no.
Okay. That's me and you.
But
Only
Miss Tina, what's the craziest thing you've done for love in the moment? Because we all women have been there. You get into this butterfly thing. What's the craziest thing you've done? When you look back and you're
love?
like, why?
I don't know. I mean, I have to think about that.
You're right.
Probably not a lot of crazy stuff.
Dyed your hair, cut your hair, change the way you dress?
No.
No.
Never.
No, that's why she looked the
too
way
into
she does
myself.
now, yes.
I mean, not into myself. That sounds terrible,
Yeah.
but I'm very confident in who I am and my
I
style.
love that.
That's what boss ladies do. Now, what did the people have to say, Amy?
Yes, what did they have to say? Okay, we've got Monique16JM says, she's stupidly in love. I think tattoos in relationships are a curse.
Oh.
You can't say that for everybody. We know people, you know.
Do you know somebody?
It didn't work
A?
out for me,
That's
but-
what I was about to say. Do we know anybody who actually?
I don't.
Do we know
But I'd
somebody
like
who
to
laughed?
believe somebody out there, it worked out okay for them. Positivity.
I know more people who had to remove the tattoo
That's what I'm
because they
saying.
divorced or they, okay, carry
why you gotta
Hold on, I have a good one. If you have gotten a tattoo early on in your relationship that either says the person's name
And
or
you're
their
still
face,
together.
and you're still together today, hit us up on
Yes.
The Real Daytime.
Like
we want to
now.
hear from you.
Like
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like,
I would want
you
to
gotta
hear.
do it now.
Yeah, right now so I can get it. Thanks.
Another one.
Another one. Well, I just think the other issue with getting a tattoo like this is, well, the cool thing is she has already a lot of tattoos.
Yeah.
People sometimes cover them up. I've known a lot of friends that have had a guy's name on their chest or... That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But it happens, and then they cover them up with like a flower.
That's just too much.
What are you
much
going?
work.
Are you gonna put a falcon on your arm to cover that?
She could do a sleeve.
No,
She
you
could do
guys.
a sleeve.
No.
Now, before, in the last segment, I asked you guys if there was anyone who had gotten a tattoo
Yes.
and that it actually did work out for them. And we heard from you guys at @piece_of_me.
Wow.
I've got my husband's signature. So she got her husband's signature, and I've had it for 6 years, and we're still going strong.
All right, girl.
Love to hear
We always just hear more of the negative, but we hope the best for Janae.
Yes.
And
Hopefully
isn't it
works
nice
out.
because you can go live and now we got that? So
Yeah,
good thing,
yeah,
girl.
let me know.
Now,
Prove us
Miss
wrong.
Tina, as a comedian, I love telling jokes. And you know what? You've been telling jokes on Instagram because I follow you on Instagram. And, you know, I just had to ask you, they're called corny jokes,
I love it.
right?
I love it.
Take a look.
You know, I ain't one to waste some good life. So it's corny joke time. So, where do animals go when they lose their tails? To the retail store.
I love it.
Ain't corny.
I love it.
Now, what got you started doing that?
Well, I started doing it because my brother, Skip Beyonce, who I loved dearly, passed away last year, and every time you saw him, he'd have a funny joke. I mean, a corny joke. They were really corny.
Yeah.
But you laughed anyway, just to make him feel good. So I just decided I'd start doing that.
That's
Love it.
great.
And
Okay.
we loved it.
Yeah.
Well, I love seeing it. So after that, I thought that we would, pass the mic and give
Oh,
you the
gosh.
mic and
Oh,
give us
no.
some laughs. So
Yes.
right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's corny joke time with Miss Tina.
Woo!
I'm so excited.
Okay, Miss Tina, take it away. Yep.
Okay.
This couple was sitting around drinking wine.
Okay.
And out of the clear blue, the woman says, "I love you." And the husband says, "Oh, is that you talking or the wine talking?" And she's like, "It's me talking to the wine."
That's not corny. Sometimes that's real.
Actually was really good.
That's a real joke.
That's real corny.
was good.
That is, okay?
That was good.
I know you got one, Tamara.
Oh, man. Tamara
Are you
is
calling me
Tamara.
corny?
Tamara,
No, I'm
yes,
just saying.
I am. She is queen of
Oh my
corny.
gosh,
she
you
loves
guys.
a corny joke. She's so excited.
She
Go,
can't
go.
wait.
Love corny jokes. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
I hope I pass the test, Tina. Okay, ready? Why are pirates called pirates?
Why?
Because they are.
We don't have to be friends with her. We don't have to be friends with her. Just look over there.
Wait.
Just
I
look
got
over there.
another one. I got another one. I love this
She's
one.
on a roll.
Okay, ready? What did the rubber band factory worker say when he lost his job?
What?
Oh, snap.
Okay, please make it. Thank you so much for watching The Real at Daytime. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time on The Real. Goodbye, everybody.
Really good one.
Okay, you got one?
Yeah, I got
All
one.
right.
I got one.
Take it away.
Okay. What did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her?
I don't know.
I know that one. 'cause I
You
did
do?
it before.
What is it?
I know. I'm not going to say it. You go.
Said, namaste. You got it? Namaste. Namaste.
Love it.
Okay, I got a fashion one. I got a fashion
Okay,
one.
okay.
Quickly.
What did the necktie say to the hat?
I don't
What?
know, girl.
You go on ahead. I'll just hang around.
I did that one too.
She's
Take
done
me
these
out.
two.
Take me out.
Well, that was so much. We have to take a break. But coming up, we'll tell you what things a man can do to turn Miss Tina on. Don't go anywhere. You're watching The Real with guest co-host Miss Tina Knowles Lawson.
Welcome back. It's Boss Lady here at the week, and here at the Real, and we're here with guest co-host Miss Tina Knowles Lawson, everybody. Let's get back into more live girl chat. So recently, during an interview with Complex Magazine, supermodel Bella Hadid talked about her sneaker preference on men, saying that if a man is wearing the right type of sneakers, quote, homeboy can get it. Well, Twitter wasted no time in making Bella's comments a hashtag, with users posting what a man could do so that homeboy can get it.
So funny.
So, of course, we had to ask you guys on IG, and here's what you said. 876 Island Gal said, it's not what he has to do, but what he has to be. A man of character.
Yes.
Not a character.
I like that.
I like that too. See, our audience is woke like that. Now, Livni Fernandez said, lots of wine and dine.
Yes.
Show me he's a true ride or die.
Oh, nice.
Hear that?
She's
Okay.
spitting bars.
Yes. And Mrs. Woodley
that.
said, put 2 rings on it. Hashtag, we gotta be married.
Amen.
Okay.
There you go. That works too.
Okay.
So, ladies, in your opinion, what does a man have to do to be like, homeboy can get it?
Ooh, somebody said have a job.
Thank you.
Girl, sometimes it's just gotta be that easy.
Great answer.
Yes, but what
Be
works for you guys?
single, okay?
Amen.
Be single.
Man, I can't believe you have to say that sometimes.
You do nowadays.
For sure.
That's crazy.
You're like,
So-
show me that paperwork. Thank you.
Adrian.
Tina, Miss Tina, what about for you? What can it? Just give me
Yeah,
some
let us
knowledge.
bestow us some
You
wisdom
know,
here.
a night of dancing.
Ooh.
I love going out dancing.
I
It's
like
the best.
that.
Really? And you like a nice dinner, don't
I
you?
like a nice dinner and then to go out dancing. Yeah, that
And
puts
then
me
you
in the
just
mood,
let
as
it
they
go,
say.
don't you?
Yes.
What's one of the things about your husband that you were like, he could be the one?
That he's the one?
Yeah, that like he, yeah.
Oh God, probably his character.
Yes.
Really, seriously, he is, you know, just a very kind, caring person. He listens. You know, that's a
that's
biggie.
big.
Yeah,
ladies,
that's a
That's
biggie.
big.
It's not the sneakers. He got to listen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
And he
Yeah,
laughs at
listen.
your corny jokes?
Yeah, no. He doesn't laugh at my jokes. But that's okay.
I love
think
seeing
it's
you
what-
guys on the gram dancing together. I love it.
We
I
love
know.
the
Y'all
bits.
get up and y'all dance and everything. That's what's keeping it fresh, right?
Yes.
That's what keeps relationships
Going
going.
there and going out to our favorite spot, the Cork.
Wait, what?
I could have swore I saw you at the court.
The Cork, girl.
I knew that was you.
Wait, what? Wait.
Oh,
You
y'all-
can't be telling them. We're not telling you where the cork is,
Yes,
okay?
I was at the court and I knew that, but I was
That
like,
was me
I don't
out
want
there on the dance
You
floor.
sure what?
Hey,
Break it down.
Let me tell you.
You said Cork, which is a place in LA. I thought Miss Tina said the park.
No. It's called the Cork.
What is the Cork?
It's a juke.
Yeah.
It's a juke joint.
It's a juke.
It's my
joint.
favorite. It's where I held my
Old-fashioned.
brother's birthday.
It's
my
where
favorite hip hop
grown
joint.
folks go.
Really?
Grown folks go.
Yes,
grown
and you
folks.
control the. Oh, we
Yes,
can't
it
blow
be
up the
pimps and
spotlight.
players in there.
Are you
and
serious?
we have a good time.
My
That's
favorite
all
hip hop
folks.
spot.
It's a good time.
And they don't play no hip hop. They play like Al Green.
Yes, they have a
Like, you
band, a
can-
live band.
Yeah,
a lot.
live band.
You
It's
can-
like the food is
And
great.
they have the
everything.
best
The
fried
wings.
shrimp and
Yes, they
Yeah.
do. Ooh, yes.
We gonna be there.
Ooh, that's gonna be our next place. Oh, I knew
So
he
now
was
we
at the
know that
court.
dancing gets you in the mood.
Oh,
Tam,
hey.
what gets you
Cool
in?
off.
Get it,
cool
get it,
off.
get it.
No.
We knew we had to get her advice on the parenting problems facing our biggest fans. It's time for Mental or Parental. We've got a question from Stacy Mitchell, who watches us on Fox 11 in Santa Maria, California. Check it out.
Hi, I'm Stacy Mitchell from Santa Maria, California, and I'm 34 years old. And I have a beautiful 16-year-old daughter who I track 3 different ways. So the first way I track her is through our Find Friends app on our iPhones. The second way is I just ask her to send me her location. And the third way is through a GPS locator that I had installed in her car the first day she brought it home. So am I being mental for tracking her all of these different ways, or am I just being parental for wanting to know where my daughter is for safety reasons?
Interesting. What do you think, Miss Tina?
I think she's being parental. I think it's coming from a good place, and she just wants to. It's not that she doesn't trust her, but I mean, all the things that are going on today.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had that, especially the tracking on the car, I would have, just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Things hit.
No, that's a good point, because now Instagram has allowed you to see these news briefs and these mothers wondering where the little girl is. I
Right.
mean, look at, like, we don't know where our daughters are if something turns up and they don't come home the next day. So that's a really good point there.
I'm gonna do that for my boyfriend. I'm like,
GPS tracking on
you
everything.
can do that?
Yes.
What do you
feel
think,
like,
Adrian?
As the kid, I wouldn't have an issue with it. Like when I was 16, I wouldn't have an issue with it because if you're not going nowhere bad, you don't mind if somebody's seeing where you're at. If you at where you say you at, what does it matter? You guys were like, no, you don't have to track me. They were not trying to get tracked.
Yeah.
For me,
Y'all
I do it.
fast.
What
Y'all
you
fast.
doing?
Yeah.
You're fast. Look at him, Miss Tina. Okay.
I noticed that whole row. They were like,
I know. No.
Yeah.
They were like, no, don't track
Yeah,
me.
put them on blast. Show them again.
Those are the ones that do not want to be tracked.
front row right
Parents,
there.
come get your kids right here at the real.
You ain't gotta track me. You ain't gonna look at that one. That
My
one right
goodness.
there. Okay.
That's interesting. I don't know. I don't think there's anything wrong with you tracking your kids if it's going to make you feel better. But for me, I don't know. If I had 3 different ways of tracking, I would just drive myself insane.
Really? Yeah, that's
Yes,
true.
I would become obsessive with it, and then I wouldn't want my daughter to feel like I couldn't trust her. So, to me, there's always a balance.
Yes.
Right?
Okay. Yes, I'm going to take it a step further, saying Mama Mai and my dad got dragged along with Mama Mai, spying at me at the freaking homecoming dance, I remember. But, like, she tracked me with her body, like, spied on me, followed me everywhere. Yeah, she was crazy. She dressed up as a tree once with a leaf in her head. It was a whole thing, and I caught her.
Oh, my
but
God.
I want to say this, yes. But I want to say this to take it a step further, is that if I could talk to my mom and if I could actually be real about my crushes, or even my first kiss, or even just have the sex talk, because that's not real in Asian culture. You don't talk about the sex talk. So the butterfly, I learned what the butterfly was when I turned 30, you guys. I was like, oh, the butterfly is that. Like, it's just a thing. So have a communication with your kids so they're not afraid of you, that they can talk to you. And then if you're going to attract them, let them know so that it's an open communication and you treat them like adults.
Exactly. Yeah, then you don't have to.
All about that balance. Well, thank you so much for your question, Stacey, and thank you, Miss Tina, for your input.
Yes.
That's why they say Mama knows best.
All right, ladies, how about we get a little competition going?
Yes.
You know, let's try not to embarrass ourselves in front of Miss Tina, all right? Now, Miss Tina, we tend to get a little over the top when we compete, so I hope you can handle it. Are you ready to play a game with us?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, let's do this, because it's now time for Shoutrageous!
Okay, so for today's game, Tam and Lonnie, you'll be facing off against Miss Tina and Adrian.
Uh-oh.
We are going to play one
Okay,
round
yes,
of
we got
Shoutrageous in our show's app, and whoever scores the most points will get to brag about it, but more importantly, win a little something for our audience. So you guys ready, right? Everybody ready?
Yes.
Ready? Okay, Tam.
Don't take this loss personal, Miss Tina.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Don't speak too soon.
Exactly. That's
Okay, Lonnie and Tam, you're up
Okay.
first. You have 30 seconds to get
Okay.
as many items as you can for your topic. Aid, what's the topic?
Okay, your topic is things no one wants to hear from their significant other.
I'm
leaving.
tired.
I'm
Hold on,
leaving
hold on.
you.
I'm tired.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
go.
I'm leaving
Tired.
you.
Leaving you.
I have a headache. I hate you.
I want more kids.
I want your mama. I want to sleep
Don't
with your
want
daddy.
kids. I'm cheating on you.
Okay, yes.
You little.
You're getting.
You don't
getting,
satisfy me.
Oh God, you're getting plump.
You're getting fat.
Yeah.
You're getting
yes.
drunk. You big.
You're balding.
You ugly.
You're balding.
No.
You blind.
You smell.
I'm breaking up with you.
Oh! Well, because you guys were so terrible, I'm going to give you that
Oh
one.
my gosh, Adrian.
All right, these are the answers that you did get.
What?
You got, I slept with someone else.
Okay.
You need to lose weight, and I'm breaking up with you because I gave you that one.
Okay.
That's all we
my
got.
heart.
You're such a Christian.
What about I'm drunk?
Now, what you didn't get are you PMSing? You're wearing that? I hate your friends. Your mom or dad is hot. You kind of said something like that,
Yeah,
didn't you?
I did, but
Fine, I'll give it to
okay.
you.
Thanks, give us that.
All right.
I'm not in the mood. No one said
I said that.
Oh,
Thank you, audience.
well, okay, I missed it. There's a lot going on. And I don't love you anymore.
No, I
I'm
didn't say
leaving
that.
kind of is the
That's
same
another
thing.
one. Just relax, take it easy.
you've
You
been
didn't say that.
generous.
And I'm breaking up with you. You got that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What's our score?
Do you accept those answers? Yes, you
Miss
do.
Tina said, you being generous, Adrian.
I know she over there being shady.
That
She
is
being
25
shady.
points.
25.
How much?
25 points.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay,
Okay.
pass the phone down.
It's
All
our
right,
turn.
now it's time to
All
show
right.
how
Our best.
Adrian
That's all
and Miss
that
Tina can stack up, all right?
Okay,
So you guys
okay.
ready? Tell them the topic.
Okay, ready?
Oh. What? Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Miss Tina and Adrian, your topic is female singers so awesome.
Oh, really?
They only need one name. I
We got
know.
this. We got this.
And go.
Really?
Beyonce. Solange.
Solange.
Kelly.
Bjork. Big one name. Cher. Who else?
terrible.
Big singers that only need one name.
Don't help.
Big singers that only need one name.
Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Don't get help.
Shakira.
Shakira. Oh, Kesha. Madonna.
Madonna.
There we go.
All right.
I was like,
It's not over.
it's over.
Don't give up.
Almost.
Keep
One
going.
more second.
Oh, it's
Okay,
over.
that's
Say
time's
Diana
up.
Ross, but
Okay.
that has a last
All
name.
right.
So
Tamia, what they got?
you guys got Shakira, Cher, Beyonce, Rihanna, Solange, Madonna. That's it. The names you
We did
didn't.
good. We
I know you
killed
guys did
that.
amazing. The names that you didn't get are Adele, Pink, Ciara, and Sia.
Wait, my favorite is
Sia.
my favorite.
Sia, she's awesome.
What?
Guys, Miss Tina's so humble. She said Mariah first.
Yeah.
I was like, Mariah ain't got nothing on Beyonce.
What did they score?
Okay, so you guys, your total was, well, it's 35. You guys won.
All right, y'all, Shakira.
Our next guest guest is not only the youngest editor in Condé Nast's 107-year history, she is also only the second African-American to take the leading role. I'm so excited, y'all. Please welcome the editor-in-chief of Teen Vogue, Elaine Welteroth!
So excited you're here.
I'm so excited to be here. This is a party. This
Yes,
morning.
it is.
All the time.
So Teen Vogue has become one of the leading publications geared towards young people that tackles social issues like head on. What do you think the turning point was for the magazine?
Well, first of all, I'm a big proponent that young people and young women should never have to choose between being seen or spoken to as either stylish or smart. Right? As young women, as young people, we are multidimensional, we are multifaceted, and we should be spoken to that way. So I think at Teen Vogue, we evolved with our reader. This is a generation that grew up with the internet in as their third arm, and so they are informed, they're civic-minded, they care about social justice issues and human rights, and just as much as they care about the best bronzer, or and so I think it's important that we have these conversations in tandem. And so I think in terms of a turning point, about a year and a half ago or so, we did a story called Cultural Appreciation. And,
yeah, I saw that one.
Did you see it?
Yeah, girl, I'm not a teen, but I read Teen Vogue now. I'll tell you that.
It's got great reading in it.
Thank you. I think, even fashion and beauty can be such great lenses to look at, culture and identity and start conversations about diversity and representation. And so in this case, there was a big conversation swirling on social media about cultural appropriation, and the fashion community as a whole was under scrutiny for good reason. And I think in our office, we started a conversation inside, like what some people didn't know, what was cultural appropriation and why is it wrong? And so we thought we need to have this conversation with our audience and take take a stand and educate them,
because it opened up a lot of conversations.
Yes, it did. Thank you. But it's an audience that they want to hear themselves. They want to see themselves reflected on the pages. So in this case, we just thought, why don't we hand over the mic to girls from these communities that are being appropriated and have them tell you what cultural appropriation is and how to appreciate their culture by not ripping it off and wearing their culture at Coachella.
Exactly.
So,
and Elaine, we met years ago at a dinner, and even just listening to you, always had grandiose ideas that people hadn't seen on a magazine yet. So that includes cover girls. Who was your favorite cover girl?
Oh my gosh. My favorite, it's so hard because there's so many covers that I've loved, but I have to say the true mic drop moment of my career so far as an editor-in-chief was Solange Knowles.
What a 17-year-old self, that was amazing. I think everyone should write a letter to their 17-year-old self.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow. So for those of you who didn't see it, Solange, for her cover story, wrote a letter to her teenage self, and she shouted out her mom in the most beautiful way. She talked about what it meant to see you juggle your career as an entrepreneur and also being a mother who was so hands-on, and your strength, and how that really made her the woman that she is. And I cried reading it. She's an inspiration to me and to so many young people. So.
And you know what? You're also inspiration because you're hosting in December the Teen Vogue Summit.
Yes.
Now tell us about that.
I'm so excited about the summit. So I think, one of the things that I hear from all the readers that we speak to on social media and in person is like, how did you get your job?
Right.
These, young people they need guidance. They need tools. They need networks to sort of be the change they want to see in the world and to be successful. And I know when I was 17, I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, let alone at 21. It takes time. And so we wanted to create, first of all, a magazine that we wish we had when we were growing up. And now this is an opportunity to bring that community that we've created around the magazine and the digital side to
what is the
to real
summit?
life.
What is it going to be?
So the summit's going to be a 2-day event filled with inspirational keynote speeches, roundtable discussions, workshops, and day one is an opportunity to bring young people into careers. So actually into places like Netflix and Instagram and Girl Boss to see what it's like to
You
work
have
at
to
these
come
places.
back, okay?
Yes, you
Please
do.
come back. We
I
have
would
more
love
time,
to.
Yes.
please, okay?
Thank you
love
so much,
to.
Elaine, for just stopping by. And please keep inspiring us and doing the important work that you